Oh, good evening. And I'm going to try and pay attention because this is a recording for me. It's Monday. I'm going to make a note of the date, and it's Monday, the 7th of August, Monday evening at 7:48. 7:48, yeah, 7:48 on the 7th of August, and it is a beautiful evening. The sun is shining. Well, it was shining. It's a beautiful evening. And people were smiling. It was a really good day. Bus driver was amazing, and I had a really good time. Yeah, really good time. But what can I say? Yeah, I am paying attention because I want to hear any sign at all that you are there, any sign at all, and it might be in a change in my voice. It might be in a bit of significance that indicates that there's something there, or it might be the way that I feel, being different somehow. But we hear a yelp, we hear a howl, we hear a scream, or not a scream, a groan or a moan, and we think, well, that belongs to somebody. That is, for that reason, it is my love, I'm going to explore it. It's not necessarily my love until I explore it. But, when you know it belongs to somebody, when you know that you can make a difference to yourself by loving the first sign of somebody else, the first indication, the first step they make towards you, the first hint that somebody is there, and we love it. We say, great, I appreciate it. I truly love it. I love me because I love the opportunity of seeing somebody else as a friend. And for that reason, we need to always listen out and always need to hold out our hand for anyone who might be on the receiving end of something that we can share by helping them or by letting them know we're there, yeah. So how can I tell you that I love you? Or I don't want to say that. I want to say that I want to feel you're there, and for that reason, I can't say too much about it. I have to tell a story. But the story is for me, so that is going to be the story, which is basically we are all the voices of other people. We are all the expressions of the innermost voice of every animal and every creature that exists. We are the advanced love creation of every creature that exists. We hold every creature that exists in our words, because when we have that love, we know that it will affect everything that is to do with it. So that's the significance of feeling good and feeling the power to influence everything. Just by feeling the power, you can influence everything. And don't think you can't make a difference. People believe they can't make a difference, so they never can. They never do. But we can always make a difference. And to really appreciate that, you actually have to wait. You can't do it straight away. You have to wait and realize that it's going to happen one day. One day you're going to realize that you were a part of every creature. And you may not think that's possible or it's ever going to happen, but it will happen one day, and you'll see it. And you'll go, well, why didn't I realize that before? Why didn't I embrace the world for that reason? Why didn't I hold out my hand and say, take what I have. It's all yours because I know you're a part of me. I want you to be a part of me. I love you for that reason. and we hold out our hand for that reason, to embrace the world, and if only everyone did that, if only everyone realised, they'd find out the truth, and the truth may surprise them. It may not be what they think now. It may really be what they surprise. What is a surprise? But then again, I'm saying this for myself, so I must remind myself that everyone's voice is the character of ourselves. It is the character of ourselves. We can only understand, what we can understand is the character of ourselves. Everything we understand is the character of ourselves. We can't understand something unless we know it is the character of ourselves. Because we make it part of ourselves. You see, as we understand it, we make it part of ourselves. We bring it into existence by our understanding. We bring the knowledge of it into our mind, and we become part of it. That is how we know that other people are really what we will always know as being our true selves. And even though their behaviour, their decisions, and their choices will be different, when they make the decision, it is us. It is us that is making that decision. It's not us. It's not us choosing it, but the decision is part of us. It's part of our life, and for that reason, we can appreciate it. We can appreciate decisions as being the joy of the world, really. Not the choices, the decisions. Remember the decisions, not the choices. So, and when we wait to understand it, we see that we go beyond that. We go beyond the decision. We can actually alter the outcome of the decision by seeing that it was part of ourselves, and we don't have to worry about the consequences of it, because we were a part of it. We were a part of that decision, even though it belonged to someone else. We were a part of it, and for that reason, we can change the world. That's how we change the world. We don't hate. We don't hate the decisions of the world. We see them as being, reality, which is not trying to change it, but trying to flow with it and become it as our own story. Yeah. So I've said enough. I think I've said enough. We need to wait. That's what we've got to do. Wait, and to appreciate the answers, we need to wait, and we can't possibly believe them until we experience them. Experience is so important. But what can you experience if you hold yourself back and say, well, that is as far as I need to get over that barrier? Don't think like that. Think I need to get over the next barrier and the next barrier. And not only do I need to believe that people's decisions are a part of me, I need to believe that the outcome can be changed by me. That is how you change the world. That is how you change the world. Yeah. Okay, I've said enough, and I'll leave it there. But I wish you a good Monday evening, and the time is now 19:57, coming up to 19:57. It's still 19:57, and 7:50, and it's the 7th of August, Monday evening. Catch you later. Have a good one. Bye.